He prefers right or left. And the players alternate break in this format, so there will be only one lag for the whole match.
In this Billiard World Cup format, where you're guaranteed the top 20 players in the world, Zanetti's only won 2 of those, whereas Jaspers has won 12 of those events. And in fact, Jaspers was twice the season-long Billiard World Cup champion. That's saying something with Blumdahl in the field.
Well, Jaspers finished a tournament a few weeks ago in which he averaged over 2.3 for the entire tournament.
Right. That's the Crystal Kelly tournament, which is round robin of 50 points with 8 invited players, and he's now won 5 of those out of the 10. Blumdahl's won 4 and Cadrona's won 1.
Here we have the classically awful situation with the white ball in the center of the short rail. And that's one reason it's classically awful, is it's really difficult to reach that ball.
Look at Marco. He shrugs, saying, what happened? Well, I guess he'll just go off, though. He shouldn't.
Right side of the yaw?
Yeah, and there's a nice, the red ball is big.
One thing I like about Jaspers is he takes enough time to shoot that we get a good chance to talk about his shot.
Oh, but neither one is a particularly speedy player. Oh, Marco just put on his sunglasses. That was hard to miss.
As is this. It's the same pattern, except that the last object ball is in a different place.
Yeah, I don't know. This is tough. I guess he can spin off the red. I don't know.
Sometimes they do 3-on-2 on these double rail shots.
I don't think you can do that here. He's just spinning off the left side of the red. Or is he hitting? No, he's shooting real hard to go off the right side. His warm-up looks like he's going to slug it. Yeah, that way.
It looks like he almost got a kiss even.
There's a little rattle. I guess the ball bounced or something. That was a neat idea he had.
Well, I think he'll regard it as nearly fatal if he goes down 2 sets to nothing. So he, I think, mentally needs to win this set. He's not giving himself textbook easy shots here either. This is in cross table.
Yep. Might be trying all side rails here. That's beautiful. I think he's looking at this, but it's not easy. He has to get the yellow out of the way and also avoid hitting the red off the first rail, so he may try something else. And he's trying a cross table.
This is a
little kissy also.
It's a bad spot for a cross table, but if you're as good as Jaspers,
I said it was kissy. He didn't hear me. He got that kiss solidly, so he really misjudged it.
AccuStats provides wireless headphones for people in the audience who like to listen to our commentary. If a player,
I can't imagine anybody would want to.
Well, if Jaspers has had a headset on,
I almost never miss this one.
Well, it's.
I guess he'll go off the right side of the white.
There is a natural shot. It's just you have to be pretty precise with it.
You might think of that, but I bet you he goes off the right side of the white.
So your idea is, for example, this way.
Yeah.
And in there.
That's what he's doing. No.
One advantage, even though he missed it, one advantage is there's absolutely no possibility of a kiss. Oh, he's showing some teeth now. He was showing as he went back to sit down in his chair.
Look at him, he's talking to himself. See, look at him.
Yeah, stay away from the mouth.
Oh boy, he does look like he's about ready to attack. I guess he doesn't like the short angle off the red for some reason.
Looks like Jaspers is using the Dick Jaspers model ongoing EQ. That's too good.
I'm surprised he chose that over the short angle off the red. Well,
do you drop in or do you take the safer shot of going off the white? The safer shot.
He's playing it ticky, isn't he?
I think it's
4 rails.
I think it's 3.
No, he played the ticky.
Oh, he must have seen like a perfect angle for that.
Yeah.
This is very similar to the shot he had a couple of points ago, except diagonally reversed. You can either go off the top of the red or the bottom of the red.
He's going top. He's going to a big red ball, but I mean a big white ball. Nice speed. Now if that red ball bounces up, he'll be okay. Ooh, not very far. I might have to go off the white.
Okay, if he goes off the white, the choice is to come short or long on the red. What do you do?
I think he goes long because of the... Well, I don't know.
I should have said, what do you do and why? Short.
And a miss. It was hard to predict for the player.
Around the table or cross table? Cross table can be hit very nicely and softly here. I think the reason he prefers that is the cue ball travels about half the distance or less as it would if he went all the way around the table. So
there's no kiss or anything.
His accuracy can be tremendous on that. Problem here is he being on the rail, it's almost impossible to avoid putting follow on the ball. So I think he has to go outside.
Yeah, I do too.
He can't get back to the rail so easily. Which means he has to worry about picking up the third rail. Long, undoubtedly.
I don't know that he is going outside. Let's see, that was just what Mike said. The follow makes it go too long.
Yeah.
Maybe if he had shot harder, it would have helped, but he's not too pleased with that effort.
Yeah, drive the white very carefully to avoid a kiss. Still came perilously close.
He did. That's a nice result.
Same question. Short or long?
Short, because you can drive this ball this way, and with a lot of spin this way for a short.
So he used a lot of follow to dive to the rail.
He's in trouble if the red ball hits the short rail first. It did, but it's nicely done. Perfect. Oh, terrible result.
Well, one of the things that makes it terrible is that the old white ball is in the middle of a short rail. It's very difficult to reach that because you have to come extremely short on the long rail to bounce off.
You mean off the red?
Whichever way you go, in order to reach this ball, you have to come off the rail there.
But he'll just draw back. He's not.
Right, but that restricts his choices completely.
Yeah, but this isn't too tough though. To miss, but he did have a shot. But generally, you're right. The ball in the middle of the short rail, McGurdy used to call that the safety zone.
A ball in the middle of the long rail is also terrible, except it can often be used as a first object ball.
Mm-hmm.
He can't possibly be picking up the rail right before the red ball. So we got to see 6 cushions or something.
Oh, he's trying to spin it over there. That was asking quite a bit.
Yeah.
Oh boy. He not only gave Marco a good angle in the first ball, but the second ball ended up big because it's off the rail. So he can go 4 or 5 rails.
I think the white is going to end up in a very nice place after this.
That was a nice way to count, because now he's got a perfect shot off the red.
I mean, he never even considered anything else. He was looking at the red all the way.
This is nice because if he shoots slowly and if he hits the white ball squarely, it bumps the white toward the center of the table. Look at that.
Yeah, he took English off it. He's pointing at the cushion to where he should have hit it instead of where he did hit it.
Well, the red ended up about 1/10 of an inch off the rail, so that makes it hard.
Now, he's not going to try to pick up that third rail.
I would bet anything
twice
he'll
around.
play 5 rails, yeah. He has to hit about 3 inches from the upper right corner.
Yeah, he has to miss that red on the way out, and get it on the way back.
Miss the red now is right in the corner. Might be a little long. No, that's good. Couldn't be more perfect.
Now what? A possibility here, depending on his reach, is to come short to be sure of getting a third rail.
You might have to do that, but it's not easy.
Well, it's a reach issue.
He has to draw also. That's what he's doing, I think. It's hard to get short enough. Too short. I'd have to bet on Zanetti now. He's ahead 7-5, and he's at the table with an easy shot.
He has to use follow, but fortunately that's not going to hurt him here.
And he's going to take it the long way. It's right off the third diamond on the third rail. That was poor. I think he was playing 3 rails and backing up off the 4th and 5th, hitting it that way. That was a questionable choice. If I ever get to Bolzano, Italy, I'll ask him why he shot it that way.
I think Jaspers is looking to avoid a kiss. Because let's watch the red. Yeah. Perfect plan.
Oh, man. Isn't that the second scratch?
Yes. Yeah. Marco takes the opportunity to put his sunglasses on after that.
He doesn't want to see anymore. Well, he has to decide between 3 and 5.
I think 3 short.
It's going off the other side of the ball, I think. Yeah, he's using the other English. Oh, he has another easy one.
And just off the left side of the red.
Mm-hmm.
There's a hole there, though.
Yeah, there is.
The hole behind the yellow.
And the red will be going back and forth, but I think he can judge that.
He's going to hit it fairly thin to come long. So I think the red won't be an issue.
It's a too thin, it'll be short. I think that's a miss. Oh, no. Easy shot. Either 5 rails off the red or short angle off the yellow.
If the short angle works, that's by far the preferable shot, because the total distance the ball goes is...
Yeah, but the yellow is a huge target going off the red.
On the clock, Jaspers has gone below 60 seconds, and Zanetti is going to have 211 seconds when he starts. So Jaspers is, even though neither of these players is particularly fast, Jaspers is really taking a lot of time. So he was just credited with 30 seconds because he shot, and now his clock's ticking down again. No warning is allowed. If the referee notices that there are 10 seconds left, he's not allowed to warn or remind the player.
He's taking a big stroke, so he's going to hit it pretty hard. They're good on that. Now, you went to the referee training school twice, didn't you?
I went to it 2 years ago. I passed. And since I have my certificate, I didn't have to go through it this time.
I see.
Cross table here. The question always being exactly where the third rail is. Whether it's 3 short or 3 long, or whether the last one is a short rail. the advantage of that is he can shoot softly and control things.
And you usually get a good second shot. Could have been better here, I think, but if he can reach that, he can go off the red. Well,
I think he can only reach it off the lower side of the red. Oh.
No, he's going to spring over to the long rail.
Yeah, that's what I said. The lower side of the red.
He's edging perilously close to the finish line.
Well, psychologically, it's a must. I mean, facing the current world champion 2 sets down.
That's a daunting prospect. Well, they're awfully good on this 4-rail shot.
Yeah, there are a number of possibilities, not any of them truly good. He can go off the yellow and miss the red on the way around.
Yeah, the red is not in a good spot for this, but lots of left English. Well, that
See,
way.
we didn't see the beautiful up and down. For the kiss at the end to help out.
Yeah, that was a devastating kiss for Marco. Now it's up to him to do something. He's going to lose otherwise.
Are you going to share? What's he going to do?
Man, I don't know. He's playing 5 rails, maybe 7, because it figures to come in short. It's hard enough. He did make it 7. How about that? Just what I said he was going to do.
Well, you're prescient, but the problem here is that it's really tough for him to shoot anything off the red now. So I think he has to drop in, you think?
Yeah.
So the idea being go off the white and then just drop in here
I think he'll
get to the red.
I think he'll play 5 rails.
Oh, off the red.
Mm-hmm. Or is he going to try to come in real short? Not using much English. Wow. Is that lovely or what?
With a soft stroke like that,
Yeah.
it's tough to make a legal hit. He hit it very thin, so it was a legal hit.
And he had no spin on it, so it came out real short out of that corner.
There have been, well, as long as I've been watching the matches, there have been no calls of foul by double hit in this tournament.
Mm-hmm.
Some players actually have played with the wrong ball.
Have they?
Yes.
A miss. That's kind of a sellout. Lots of opportunities here.
He wanted to go out of the upper left corner, but the angle just seems difficult. And so he's going to go off the red, then what?
3 rails directly.
Then hit. Now it's under control.
He's under control, all right.
Well, the key here isn't just making this shot, but to make sure he makes the one after, because that'll put him out in this set. So he's looking at, I mean, there are many wonderful shots he can play. He's looking at the one that's going to give him the out leave.
Well, if he lands softly on the yellow, he'll almost certainly have something, because the red will be in the vicinity.
And this is a classic position in Eddie Robbins' system playbook, position playbook, where all three balls were in a nice ellipse near the center of the table, and it is under control.
Could have turned out a little better.
Of course, this is another classic position from Eddie Robin, in which the two object balls are near a long rail. Question 1, inside, outside. Question 2, short, long. Yeah, I like outside too. No kiss.
I didn't go outside.